I will simply never understand it. But let's go ahead and get into it. This should be a pretty decent set that we have here on our hand. Shishi going to be rocking the Alice, pretty much his brand new character that he's been playing pretty much all this season now after the buffs. We got Hikage, of course, running the Icy. Let's see who is going to be able to win this set right here as we start ourselves off on game number 1 on Train. Looking pretty even as of right now. There is one thing that I have noticed about Shishi with pretty much all of his characters. He does a lot of full hopping, and you can see it there. He tries to bait out an attack or bait out a grab or bait out something, and he's very good at doing that by jumping pretty much right in front of you. And then he'll, capitalize on whatever mistake that you make while holding shield or releasing it. So you can already see he's got not too big of a lead here, but, Alice, one of those characters that can really snowball once you get things started with her. Her side B super good. Obviously, her forward air got a buff now. Hitting that tipper is very loud and very strong. Almost getting it there, but Prince able to block. Prince finally trying to get something started here with that up tilt, but no combo after. This should be a pretty nice grab. What are we looking at for the punish? All right, 97% onto Shishi. Now, Alice is a pretty light character. So if Prince is able to hit one of those closer to the ledge, that will definitely spell doom for Shishi's first stock. But let's go ahead and see what's going to happen. Gets hit with the neutral B. He's now off stage. All right, another neutral B trying to stop Shishi from getting in. Shishi does have the back throw, and even at this percentage, believe it or not, that back throw will kill at ledge. Forward throw, not doing it just yet. Now, Prince is standing a little bit too close to the ledge to be able to two-frame Alice right there. It is still possible, but it makes it a little bit harder when you're standing that far off the ledge because she kind of goes right under the sword. But either way, Prince going to be able to take that first stock. Seeing double down tilts here. Shishi just jumping out of the way, getting that forward air, and that sweet spot up air is 1,000% going to be enough to take it there. As Shishi even things back up, and watch this work. Yeah, we're about to see a bunch of nairs, I'm telling you. Shishi very good at calling out jumps as well, and that nair from Alice now getting buffed makes it so easy and so good and oppressive to put your opponent off stage very quickly. Oh my God. He's literally done all of his damage from nairs pretty much. Hikage sitting at 76%, and Shishi just getting right up into that F smash. Doesn't do all too much, but it does put him back in disadvantage. He now jumps back on his way, back on the stage. Uh-oh. Okay, good job DIing in there. If he would have DI'd out, he would have died from the sweet spot of that forward air. Such a good move, such a strong move. Hikage getting an up tilt. Got Shishi sitting at 80% now. Tries to get the grab. Ooh, if that would have been a side B, that would have been GG's. Honestly thought he was going to go for it. Maybe anticipating that Hikage would have jumped, and missing that side B is definitely not good. It does put you in a good amount of in lag, and that forward air sweet spot. Once again, man, I'm telling you, Shishi's so good at kind of jumping and just getting out of the way of whatever his opponent's trying to do. He gets a punish with the forward air there, taking that second stock away from Hikage. Now, Hikage does have the ultimate built up, so if Shishi is to lose this stock, not just yet, if he does lose it, he's got a lot of things to worry about. If Hikage is able to get him set up in a nice little kill for that ultimate, and there it is, 0% versus 0%. You know Hikage is going to pull the trigger on that special. Yep, and there it is, Shishi just running away from it. Great air dodge, didn't even take any damage from it, but no punish from Shishi either. Reset back to neutral. Yep, Nair not too safe on shield there, so. Oh my God, is he dead? Ooh, almost dying to the F smash. Great DI from Shishi. He would have got hit from that back air. I don't think he would have died there either, but would have put him in a very bad position. But Hikage hasn't really been able to do too much when it comes to edge guarding this character, so let's see what he's got going on here. Yep, makes his way back to stage, charges up another F smash. Shishi not going to fall for the bait this time. Runs up, gets the dash attack. Now Hikage does have the ultimate once again, and he is going to pull the trigger on it, and this should... Okay, no, Shishi getting sent a little too high, but he is at 200%, so fourth throw is definitely... What are we doing? Fourth throw would have killed from right there even. What are we doing? If he loses the game, I'm going to cry. Oh my God, he's going to get sweet spot up there. There it is. He missed. No, that's it. Oh my God, back air. I thought he was going to go for the forward throw, but either way, Shishi did jump, and that is what got him caught by that back air there. Hikage takes game number 1 over Shishi. All right, we got the taunt coming out from Shishi. Shishi is not playing around anymore. He does not want to mess around with this Alice. He's still starting to realize that she's not that good of a character still. She is viable, but we all know he's pulling out a character that's the couple margins better. And we are definitely about to see why. It's gonna make us, I'm not even reading that. Father, you just be, I don't even know what you be saying most of the time, bro. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get into game number 2. As mentioned before, Shishi bringing out the Tong. Let's see what Hikage is going to do about that. Shishi, one of the best players at putting somebody in disadvantage and knowing exactly what they are going to do. And Tong being such a good character at capitalizing on things like that. That is her main game plan. Get one interaction, put you in disadvantage, guess what you're going to do, or just react to what you're going to do. You got 2 more interactions left in that stock, and then you're just pretty much dead. So, let's see. All right, Shishi. Get some things started off here. Still not in the lead, though. Hikage gets a grab. Shishi does have the burst on deck, DIing in to make sure he doesn't have to worry about those neutral layers. Oh, God, I thought he was going to grab right there. Next grab should be able to kill, actually, so Shishi's got to be careful. I mean, Hikage's got to be careful. Oh, boy. Okay, didn't get the sweet spot on it. I think he might have been able to live there. Ooh, oh, that was something I don't think I've actually seen before. He just like fell right off the ledge with a back air. He was like hugging the stage. I don't know if that was like some like tech I don't think I've seen, but I don't know. Regardless, double forward air into the up air, takes the stock and even things right back up. All right, Hikage trying to play that distance game, but Shishi spamming those down tilts, going to make sure that he's got to force his way in there. And now you can see he's already got the lead. Let's see if Hikage is going to be able to get a grab. Yeah, Shishi spamming down tilt just a little bit too much. That's not very characteristic of him. Hikage is going to start having to realize that Shishi is pretty much DIing in almost every time that he gets back thrown, so he doesn't have to worry about those nair loops. That was an option and a half, and I know there's an F smash coming in 3, 2. Okay, I was wrong. Okay. All right, was able to get the grab. Got an up air after that. I don't know what to call that. We'll just say the super grab or whatever. Oh my God, got the jump. Thought he was gonna DI in there. That could have potentially been the stock. Oh my God, that's not gonna kill. Not Tong. She's a little heavy. It's a crazy option from Shishi to go for. Oh no, I think one up air, one forward air into the up air would have been able to do it. And as I say that, he is able to take the second stock with that. Now Hikage does have that ultimate charged up, so if he is able to take this stock away from Shishi, Tong not being a very fast character, it might be a little difficult for her to get around that ultimate. But Shishi gets us started here. 49% already from one grab. 57, one grab. Please don't kill. Please don't kill. Don't find a way to kill. This will be a 0 to death if Shishi gets a kill. I guess technically not because Tong takes damage, but whatever. You get what I'm saying. All these full hop mans, that might do it. No, good DI from Prince. Making sure he's got some. Oh yeah, GG's, bro. And a handshake. Holy shit. Ooh, okay. Gonna be seeing the Thanatos. I like this. We got Fearless Glaive and Claymore Judgment. I don't know what it is, but I'm starting to see a little bit more of these Thanatoses running the Claymore Judgment. I'm not sure if there's like a very good reason on it. I feel like it isn't better than Curse Fear or Divine Piercing, but I mean, it is what it is, I guess. I'm just the commentator. These guys are the players. So let's see if it's going to have any factor in this Tong matchup here. Thanatos does have one of the better neutrals in the game. His recovery is absolute dog butt, but his neutral is pretty good. And once he gets you in disadvantage, if you burn that double jump, you are pretty much not going to be able to make it down safely. I can tell you that right now. But as I say that, Prince already having burst on deck, that pretty much means he's getting his ass beat right now. Shishi only sitting at 9%, hasn't even had to drink yet. Gets a down air. Yeah, Prince gets caught by a forward air. It is going to have to burn that burst. It's a side B, but still put in disadvantage. Great landing with the nair there. Shishi was probably looking for an up tilt. Uh-oh. Nice, okay. Starting to rack up a little bit of damage here. Still a little bit out of the game, but he does have burst, once mentioned before. He should be able to burst that. Doesn't even have to. Putting Shishi at 67%, and funny enough, making it to 76 after the next hit. All right, both players having burst, but Shishi is the one in disadvantage. Burns the double jump, but Hikage not going to go all for forward air. All right, whatever he gets hit with now, He will be able to burst, but I don't think he expected that to kill, so probably wasn't ready for it. All right, let's see how Shishi's going to use the burst here. Nice, yep, going to have to use it there, but he is sitting at 150%. That is nothing that Thanatos cannot kill with easily. All right, gets the nair. 1 forward air should do it off the side, and Shishi going to use that up B a little bit too early. Or not too early, I guess. It was a preemptive up B, I guess, anticipating that Prince was going to come out there and do something, and was able to take the stock with the dash attack. But this is where things start to get very bad for you. Tong got armor, and you are in disadvantage. Up air, reading the jump. He's going to read this landing here, and Shishi just running, chasing him. Such a scary thing to worry about. Knew that grab was coming, but doesn't get the side B after. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, good job to use the burst there. Make sure he doesn't want to hold on to it too long. He wasn't able to use it in that first stock. Okay, dash attack, 58%. Goes for a back air. You don't want to be throwing out moves like that. Not that close up to a Tong, man. Character, such an easy way of killing you. He's seen it right there happen. Now Prince on his last stock of winner's bracket. If he is able to take this one off of Shishi, he might be able to even things back up, come a little bit closer. But you can see it right there, man. Tong having pretty much no in lag on her whiffed grab. I don't know why that's a damn thing, but yeah, whatever. She misses a grab and she's still in advantage state pretty much. Uses a burst, gets him off stage. No edge guard though. Oh no, okay, that was a good jab. Is he going to go for a forward air? Yep, Shishi knew he was going to try to do it. Uses that air dodge to make it back to stage, and now look at what he's got to deal with. He has to use the... Why did that happen? Why did that just happen? Oh my God, I thought he was able to get the drink in time, but Prince, risking it all for the biscuit, went down there with a down air and was able to take the stock off the top. Now this could be bad for Shishi, I'm not going to lie. Both players not having the burst, obviously. Prince having to use his and gets caught in a forward air, one of the best moves in the entire game, and Shishi making a comeback with that Tong. 2-1.